you're gonna knock off soon, and then it's time for good times. So yeah, but good to see everyone, and lovely to meet all of you. I have met some of you, so yeah, for those I've never met before, it's an absolute pleasure to be here today. And of course, the man who's sitting to my left is Grant Kovacs, who I think you guys will all know. I don't know if you know this guy with the hair. Yeah, maybe you remember him, but a legend of the South African game, and that is Siphiwe Tshabalala. And on the far side, Nkunzi. So he said I must address him in Zulu and make sure that I do it the right way. So welcome to you, my brother. Yeah, so let's get things started. Grant, I want to hand over to you, and just to set the tone and address what today's all about.
Cool, thank you very much. Okay, guys, so this is Spotlight Sessions, an idea that I had to get you guys more engaged, bring excitement around the sports, bring an understanding, a bit of learning. Obviously, it's training, guys. I'm in charge of training, so that's very important to me. And this is only the beginning. The idea is to stretch this across multiple sporting codes, to get all of you involved where we can, and bring that energy and excitement to all the sports that we offer.
I thought you had a... is that it?
Yeah.
No, I think he's trying to quickly run off. He's been saying, hey, I'm not going to be up here for very long. Okay, it's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause. Thank you very much. I'm going to relieve you. And then I'm going to start engaging with Martin as well as Shaba. You can see Martin, he looks like he's got a lot of struggle on his face, which means he supports Kaizer Chiefs. Martin, are you good, my brother?
All good, thanks. Sir.
Do you support Kaizer Chiefs?
Nope.
Who do you support?
Sundowns.
I'm glad. Can we have another one? It's okay. Martin only started watching soccer 5 years ago, clearly, you know.
I don't understand this perception that people think people who support Man City or Sundowns recently are the supporters that who just recently supported Sundowns or Man City.
No,
I've supported Sundowns back in 1997.
So, do you guys believe him, first and foremost? All right. No, I'll tell you the theory behind it, or not the theory, the reasoning behind it, you know. So Sundowns fans are former Kaizer Chiefs fans. Man City fans are former Arsenal fans. So that's how it goes, this thing. And he's laughing next to me here, Shaba, because he also supports Man City. A whole grown man. But it's okay. It's okay, Shaba. No doubts, looking forward to just speaking about the game. And I don't know if you want to say hello to everyone.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, great seeing you again and meeting new faces. And yeah, I just want to say to you that don't undermine the role that you play here. You bring value to Betway, and your hard work is being acknowledged and appreciated. And I wish you all the best. And the success of Betway, it's for all of us as a collective. Everyone has a role to play. And we need to make sure that we do our best in ensuring that, we raise the bar high. We've recently, partnered with PSL, which is one of the best partnerships in the history of football. So it's something that we need to be proud of, and also we need to be proud of being, associated with the brand of Betway caliber. And it's a takeover. Some they compete. We don't compete, we dominate. We don't compete, we take over. So it's just the beginning. And also want to say well done to the team for making this possible as well, and also giving us an opportunity to engage, in an informal environment. Also get to hear from you guys, get to know about you guys, because most of the time you see us from a distance. And yeah, so I look forward to engaging with you guys and these two gentlemen. And just to add, I share the same sentiments with him when he says, it does not mean that when you support the team that does well, because you are new in football. No, it's not true. So I also support Man City, right? But let me tell you, he's also right. That
I knew it. I knew it. I told you guys.
You know, City got some of their fans from Arsenal, but let's be honest, they play brilliant football. You find joy watching them. You know, that's what we want as fans. We want to be entertained. We want to find comfort in what we see from, you know, great game of football. So I'm still a bit Arsenal, but I'm City all the way. So thank you.
I don't know if I can say give a round of applause to that because I don't know if you heard what he said. He said, I'm still a bit Arsenal, but I'm all the way, man. Hey, okay, it's fine. It's fine. But Lise Kazini, obviously, we'll focus a little bit on the Betway Premiership, which is obviously big. And Martin, you obviously touched on the fact that you support Sundowns. You know, for anyone who's watching, where are you from and why did you start supporting Sundowns?
My name is Martin, and hello, everyone. I'm a little bit nervous. I've never done this before. So, yeah, uzalwe Matatiela. Ngale support ibhola dala. My neighbor, ubaba umkwena, supporter Morocco Salus. So he used to brand his cars. And it's a slogan, Sabo City, follow the bet. So every day I would hear this old timer wake up in the morning and say, follow me, follow the bet. Every day in the morning. And I would wonder, and this is back in the 2000s. So where I'm from, we used to watch TV on a black and white and listen to soccer on the radio. So it was really difficult to get to watch soccer and know the players and all of that. But from that, I started picking up interest in football. Hence, I'm saying that from that gentleman, he taught me, these are the teams that are in PSL, and that's where I pick up, okay, Sundowns is doing well. And every time we listen on the radio, Sundowns are winning here and then. And I like the sign of Sundowns, 7 pesos.
It sounds like this guy used to support Swallows, eh? Because you can hear my brother. No, because you see the story started. So if that timer influenced him, then how did he end up there? But it's fine. I think I need to let this case rest. But Shaba, the slogan of the Betway Premiership, Lise Kazini, I mean, it says it all. Lise Kazini forever. It speaks to what you mentioned earlier about taking over and essentially taking charge of this league. And what does that slogan, what chord does that strike for you?
It's a good slogan, very bold. Football is everything to us. Football is love, and a lot of people gave everything for football. And football is also entrenched in our bloodline from generation to generation, dating back to your 70s when you had your Jomo Sonos, your AC Mninis, your Petson, Kamuzu Banda. So it's football heritage. And to have, you know, that slogan, I find it befitting, you know, to have such a slogan. And also to start, you know, this era of the Betway Premiership, you know, on a high. So Lise Kazini indeed, and Lisazoba Ekazini, nothing's going to change. It's just that now everything's going to be elevated.
Ish, a big round of applause to that. Elevated, because that's what Betway does. Yeah. We take it to the top. And Martin, Akumbula must rewind back to 2010 World Cup. Ne? Yeah. Philip, Akumbula.
Yeah,
yeah. Hey, Akumbula learned to dance. Hey. Where were you? Where were you?
Benkona, but I didn't see the celebration because as soon as the goal went through the net, I jumped out of the couch, I went outside and I blowed my vuvuzela when I came back. But hey, so you missed another moment. There's a celebration. So Benkona put.
Yeah, no, and Shaba, I mean, before the World Cup, I remember I spoke to Ubongani Kumalo, and he was saying how when it was time to decide, when the squad was getting announced, how they were coming to each room. And you guys were almost sitting there listening, hey, this knock is, if it doesn't come to my room, it's tough. And I don't think many people know about that story of that selection process for the World Cup. Maybe just share with the guys, because I'm sure you guys want to hear that story, right?
Sure. Yeah. It was very, very tough. I think it was a difficult period for all the players because it was a preliminary squad of about 30 players, right? So even those that were playing well, they were, regulars, because we had preparations game friendlies, prior. So yeah, we went to Brazil for a month-long camp, and it was very intense. Everything went well. I think we played about 6 friendlies, and I was the top goal scorer. I was the best player. But when that moment came for the final selection, I was also nervous. And I happened to share the room with Bongani Kumalo. Yeah, he was also a regular then. But all of us were so nervous because it was a big moment for players, a big moment for football, a big moment for the nation at large and for the continent, and having given the opportunity to host the World Cup, first ever World Cup on home soil, you can imagine the pressure. You can, imagine the naysayers as well. But contrary to that, I think it was a moment for all Africans to stand up and raise their hand, and also to show the rest of the world that Africa is capable of anything that will be thrown at them. They're definitely capable. So when that knock came, finally.
So wait, was that knock to say you in? So if they don't knock, then you out?
No, when they don't knock, then I child. Child.
So you're listening down the corridor. Hey, this knock is getting closer here.
Yeah, and then they later called us into the meeting room, and then to make the the official announcement. But I must say that it was very heartbreaking to see other guys not making the cut, because I believe everyone deserved to play for the national team and play in this historic World Cup. But yeah, personally, one of the highlights of my career.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for this man.
Thank you.
Let's come back to the Betway Premiership, because no doubt, Shaba, there will be a spotlight on teams like Mamelodi Sundowns, Kaizer Chiefs, your beloved Kaizer Chiefs, Ezimnyama. I believe there was what is this word, English? There was not a premonition, probably a premonition, right? Betway is black and white, ne? But why are you laughing? But what do you mean? Oh, but
Yeah.
okay, no, let me, so you can change your path, ne? Let me go left, ne? But guys, it's going to be tough to predict the season. You get a sense that there's still so much quality at Sundowns, but that change of coaches, and it could play a factor. So how do you guys see the league going this season?
Okay. I think the team from Pretoria, Tshwane, it's still going to dominate. And they are slow starters, and being booted out of the MTN 8, it's something that I had expected by virtue of being the slow starters. But once they start winning, they don't stop. And they've just recently played their first league game. And the first half, they looked like a team that you know, it's not confident to win. And then second half, they showed class. They showed why they are the team from Tshwane, and they've showed their quality.
Is there a reason why you're not calling their name?
Just their name?
Sundowns.
Oh, yes. You know,
Thanks, Martin, for reminding him. Eh?
but also, it's not a given, you know. There's this team that plays great football, very, very exciting football. Like, it's just that I'm not good with colors, but the colors.
My brother, what did you say there, Goje? You mustn't go that way.
Yeah, but I won't mention I'm saying the colors. Yeah. When they're in the mood, they play brilliant football. And it's also a team to look out for. And then there's...
Now you can go. Now you can go.
Martin, you want to add?
No. Mine is very simple. Sundowns imnandi. And I like what Mangoba is doing with the team. He's gentle with the guys. He's really different with Rulani. His football style and the slow pace, the formation, and how he wants his backline to be. If you check, whenever he's making his selection, coming from the game that we had last week, Ubencha Umshishi, and then Mshishi comes being a super sub there. And you can see Uti, the team itself is ready to win and they are ready to adapt. That's what I love about that team. It's one team that anyone can coach and succeed. Sundowns evuthiwe nje. But to answer your question, I would go with Kaizer Chiefs. I think
To do what?
to win the league. I know.
Wait. Director, can you cut to my camera? We're taking a short ad break to evaluate Martin's state of mind.
But no, it Chiefs yadlala. It Chiefs imnandi. Ngithanda ukuthi
I don't even think he agrees with you. That's I mean, okay.
Yabona is spoiling here next to me. Anyways, it Chiefs imnandi. Ovilakazi le ntwana lezi zimnandi mangazibona eklabhini ngashaya ngizixosha. Bamnandi baphethe ibhola eli fresh. I think we yet to see abanye oshaba futhi with these guys omduduzi nabomfundo, and they're really confident. Ufubheka igoli lakhe laphayana double net kabhlungu wakushapula kwanqamuka amathawela. So yeah, I'll go with Chiefs only, and the reason it's solely because of the young blood that they put through and the energy that they come with. Basalambile. Wona mawulambile uhleli isikhathe eside uthi mawufika lapha kwamayimayi before kubekwe inyama uzoba uyiqoba. So that's what they're doing. But over my team one by one and watch the space. So yeah, that's the team I'll go for to win the Betway Premier League.
Okay.
Mara, what are we clapping for here? Are we clapping for this take?
No, you spoke so well.
How many Chiefs fans are here?
Fiso, I think on this one, we should all participate.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's winning the Betway Premiership? Okay, I've got Chiefs.
Hey, my son,
Number two,
disappoint.
Second.
Second, who's going to be second place?
Okay, who's Sandawana?
Who's going to finish second? Pirates.
Sundown.
You see that? Do you know what I'm seeing
So
here?
it's Chiefs. It's Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns. Chiefs.
I like that.
Number 4.
I like that.
No. Trevor.
I like that.
I
like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Trevor. No.
I like that.
You know what I like, ne? Maqala isizini vele abantu abaningi bayakhuluma baba nembono eminingi kodwa sobona ke ngoba lisegazini.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, no, we shall see. And look, this is on camera. We'll come back to these comments. We will, Martin, I'm sure your desk you can't hide, ne? Sharp.
Just here on the small
No,
street.
don't worry. I know how to get here. I'll find you. I won't say anything. I'll just go, hola. Ne?
And now I'll find you if I win.
No, you can't find me. I'm neutral, me. But I mean, just to wrap up before I open the floor to everyone who's here, you know, Shaba, I mean, I think you've summed up pretty much what football means to you, what it means to the country, you know. But what I want to know is, what is the one thing that really excites you about the upcoming season? You know, normally we always have breakout stars. We've got surprise teams that get relegated, surprise teams that push for the title. Where do you look for the excitement?
New players, new opportunities, teams bringing in their A game. And, you know, to always expect the unexpected, have a league that's unpredictable, as much as, you know, it's been the obvious for about 7 seasons. We want to be entertained. I think people, when they watch football, they want to enjoy. They want to be entertained. And that's what we expect. And also, I also expect a lot of success from the sponsorship point of view. And I'm really excited that, you know, this is going to be one of the best leagues as well. And, you know, to have Betway sponsoring the Premier League, it's a big win for football. And Betway has a strong footprint in international football. You know, they've sponsored big teams, your Manchester City, your Arsenal. So now we don't sponsor a team in South Africa, but we are sponsoring, and we have partnered with one of the biggest and well-run leagues in the continent. So I'm looking forward to that success. And to the youngsters as well, I just hope that, you know, they'll remain level-headed and they'll perform to the best of their ability, you know, and have a strong Kaizer Chiefs. A strong Kaizer Chiefs is good for football. It's good for fans. Recently, they won against Marumo, and you could see the mood and the vibe everywhere in the country. You know, in the work environment, people are happy. Taxi ranks, everyone is happy. So it's an institution that we need to protect, and we need to support, and we need to make sure that, you know, it brings about success. Because now we also must lose the notion that, you know, of seeing football for recreational purposes. We should also see football as a vehicle to drive the economy. So when Chiefs does well, the economy, Betway, of course.
Aye. Martin,
No.
Economy. You know, these people are a problem. They're a pandemic.
Yeah.
Because now they were telling us they want Man City. They're ready for Man City. And
But
Real
Fiso,
Madrid.
Fiso, Chiefs played in Bloemfontein, sold out, right? Sold out. When Chiefs, you know, plays, everyone wants to go to the stadium. Everyone wants to watch the games. So viewership, it increases. Money changes hands. For me to go to the stadium, I must put petrol. So I'm contributing to the economy. I must buy a ticket. I'm contributing to the economy. And I must bet also. I'm a bet. So it's good for the economy. We need a strong Kaizer Chiefs.
look, there was.
We have to change that.
No, Martin's going to take us through that just now. But look, there's that meme that when the guy's like, oh, he's not wrong, you know, but we're just not going to say you're right, you know. Martin, but I mean, there's so many cool elements that towards this league through betting and people having fun at home. Maybe just take me through some of those.
Yeah, firstly, I just want to say that as Betway customer service, we're very excited about this. That's why you see all these houses full. I'm representing them, I am them, we are together, we are one. Nati is, we are here, lise kazini. We get excited when we get that Kaizer Chief call asking about, hey, when is my money going to be paid and all of that. So the excitement is real. We're happy, I'm sure you can see with the guys. So yeah, you can clap hands for yourselves, guys.
No, man, it's truly exciting. And is there anything else you wanted to tell us about?
Yeah, absolutely. We also looking forward to see what's going to happen. The excitement, as I said, that comes with it. When they announced it, everyone was excited. Everyone wanted to know what is this that is going to take place. So, as customer service, as my Leonard friend there has said, we look at odds, we look at everything, we look at markets, we know what are the most favorites and all of that. So yes, absolutely, brother. We are definitely excited about this.
Yeah, no, look, I've got a bone to pick, you know. I love every now and then putting in, you know, I pick my matches and, you know, I've been an ambassador for 4 years. I haven't won 1 cent. 1 cent. Like, do you know what? Even 1 cent.
Don't bet on Chiefs.
No, I don't bet on
Want to
Chiefs.
win, don't bet on Chiefs.
But he said Chiefs is going to win the league.
Bet on Sundowns.
You know what? It's fine. What we're going to do now, I'm going to open the floor to some of you if you have questions for both Martin and probably Shaba. Is there any takers that want to give a start? Okay. I'm not sure if we must give you the mic, eh? Yeah,
this
it's
case
fine.
is
You can
fair.
take it.
All right.
Can you just introduce yourself quickly?
Okay, my name is Karabo, the training facilitator here. I'm a big Kaizer Chiefs fan, right? So I just want to take you back to 2010, Shaba. So you mentioned that some of the guys who were really good didn't make it. So I want to know, maybe it may sound a bit controversial, but I want to know from the guys that didn't make it, who was like the biggest heartbreak where you said, like, this is one of my best friends. I know he's good. I know he deserves to be in the team. So who was that one person that didn't make it and it actually broke your heart?
All of them.
Chickened out. Okay, so okay, no. I think I just wanted to ask that, and then again, the feeling of scoring that first ever goal of the World Cup. How did it feel? The long range against such a good team. It's now 14 years later. How does it feel? Do you still get that excitement when you watch the videos and everything like that? Like the emotions, do they still come back? Do you still see some of the fans standing up, the dance moves? Does everything still come back to you?
Of course. Yes. So I get asked this question all the time, and I don't get tired of answering. Yeah, but I always try and answer it in different ways and versions. First one, it was a big moment, a dream come true. I think when they announced that the World Cup will be hosted in South Africa, I think it was 2004, if I'm not mistaken. I was playing for Alexander United, and I was with my friend. I said to my friend, "Kitlobada, ngizodlala lapha, and I'm going to score." That was 2004. So I had a plan. You know, your dream, plan, execute, dominate, repeat, just like that. Working hard, try and remain injury-free, be consistent at club level. When you're consistent at club level, you do well. It enhances your chances of playing for the national team. And the national team, you play probably once in 3 months. So make sure, when given a chance, do your best. Then you'll get another call-up, and. And it was God's timing, because I was in the right frame of mind. I was ready. I had, envisioned it as well, because I used to visualize a lot, speak to myself a lot. And so when that moment came, it came at the right time when I was ready. As soon as the ball left Kagiso's foot, I was already on my bike. Brilliant ball. First touch, one of the best first touches. And the first intention was to lob the ball over, because, modern goalkeepers, they're not on their line. But on second thought, I just unleashed, that powerful shot. But the way it was meant to go there, right at the top, and it was complemented by the goal celebration to show that we knew we were going to score and we knew we were going to celebrate. And to celebrate with everyone in the stadium, everyone at home, first goal in the World Cup, a goal that set the tone for the World Cup. It's even bigger than me. I'll always remain humble and grateful. The DMs, the messages, people still commend me about that goal. Like you said, it's been 14 years, but it still feels like, it was yesterday, and it shows the magnitude and also what it brought to people. So, big goal, bigger than me.
Yeah, no, that goal was special, Shava. I never saw it. I was working at a bar and someone threw some cider on me because everyone just went, just threw everything in the air. Hey, I'm like, what's happening here? So I'm a bit traumatized, but you're still my bra. Do we have another question, guys? Okay, we'll take one there, and then we'll take the brother with the yellow Kaiser Chiefs attire there. Shava, brother, your name?
My name is Sam. Some call me Ashley. Depends who's asking.
Hey, yeah,
That's all.
Shaba, Martin, just early season predictions. Player of the year, young player of the year, and your top goal scorer for the Betway Premiership.
For me, I'll go with Vilagazi, Fundo Vilagazi.
Player of the year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the top goal scorer, Futi.
So both.
For both, yeah.
Okay. And what was the other category? Young player of the year. So who's your young player of the year?
Nah.
This guy is definitely a former Kaiser Chiefs fan.
No. No, I won't go with Villa there. Yeah, maybe Vilagazi, but nah.
Okay. All right. Shava, you?
I'm a big fan of Relay, and I love watching him play. A brilliant footballer, very confident as well, and he's well coached, and he obviously still has, room for growth, but he's very consistent, and he's one player that makes a difference on the field, so he's one of their key players. And I look forward to seeing him. And I think I'll go with him. And
That player or young player?
Player of the year, young player of the year. I also like Ribeiro.
Yeah.
Top player.
Is he your top goal scorer?
Top goal scorer, I think Sniper, I think, will retain what he's. Yeah.
So Sniper is Zechofatso Mabasa
yeah.
from the mighty Orlando Pirates. Izinyama ngenkani. Ezikamakhephula. Lezakhebula umhlaba wamasipala zawubhekisa phezulu. So we'll take one last question. The brother at the back there. Can you give us your name?
Guys, my name is Tabang, born and bred in Orlando East, Pagania.
Nazo.
Okay, so the frustrating thing about our premiership, we've had the same winner for the past 7 years. So as a former player, Shaba, you've won cups. When you look at the other teams, let's say the top 5, I mean, Sundowns normally runs away with the league after 8 games. And you know that once they've got an 8-point lead, it's over. Now you are fighting for second, and everyone is inconsistent. So now, regarding the coaching, because now when a coach comes in, they are coming to promise results. That, okay, I'm going to win this league for you. But when you see the games, you see at Sundowns, they've got an identity that they want to win. Like you were saying, dominating. That's how they are, Sundowns. We're going to dominate the football. We are going to outscore you. We're going to outclass you in any way and win the game. But now when you look at the other teams, like when you look at the coaches, the quality of the coaching, especially because I think also coaching does contribute. The coach is supposed to bring the attitude to the players that if this happens, this is how you win. This is how you react. You are down, this is how you react. So what do you think these players now need to do? Because sometimes, of course, when they come in, they've got this stature that we've won the game already. You're already handicapped. So you're already handicapped. So the two questions is, how do the players react? And how do the coaches, or what do you notice that lets the other teams down, especially when they need to catch up, even when they see the lead is growing? And Sundowns doing their own thing. They're not competing with anyone. They're not competing with Chiefs. But how do they react?
Hey, finally, someone says something with sense.
When are you a Chiefs fan? Please, leave us alone. So, Shaba, I mean, just to sum it up, I think he's just asking about how everyone else can essentially chase them down and be more consistent, because sometimes the ends are short.
I think Sundowns have earned that. They've earned that status. And it did not happen overnight. It was a process. At some point, one of the best coaches in the continent, when he joined Sundowns was struggling. Coach Pitso. There were times when he had to leave the stadium with the police, because the fans, they couldn't take it. Hence, I'm saying it's a process, right? And also, they invest in their team, and they invest in their development structures, which is a good thing. When you invest at youth level, you know that it's long term and it will yield results, for long term. And I think they're a team that they don't wait for a player to come of age. When a player reaches his prime, they start to find a replacement for him when he's still at his best. And coaches as well, they play a big role in the team's success. I think the job of a coach, apart from winning, is to improve, players, is to make players believe in themselves, and to have a structure. The team has structure. They've got, an identity. When you talk of Sundowns, you know their style of play. You know how they play. They won't change. Whether they are 3 goals down or 2, they still play, into their structure and the way they normally play. And they're very consistent. So if you want to reach that level, you must be patient in terms of building and believe in what you're doing. Be stubborn on what you think will help the team, on your vision. It won't happen overnight. Obviously, it needs people to have buy-in. The same with the coaches. If a coach comes to a team, he should have a buy-in of the team, the structure, the identity, not the other way around. What's been happening is that you bring a coach from somewhere, he comes, he wants to bring his own philosophy, and then the team is expected to have a buy-in of one individual or of a group instead of a team. So when you go to Sundowns now, you're not going to change everything. There's a system in place. So you work with what you have and with what is there, you know, rather than doing an overhaul change. So that's what sets them, you know, apart, yeah.
All right, it sounds like... What's wrong? Look at my pants. No, guys, I think let's wrap it up and give a big round of applause to our guests that we've had today, Martin as well as Shaba. And I believe we've got something nice for some lucky winners today. So I'm going to head over to my main man here who ran away from us.
I'm back, guys. Don't stress. Just to wrap it up there, guys, thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate you guys being here, more than you know. I appreciate our panel. Thank you so much as well. This is obviously the Betway Prem, our flagship event. And again, going to go to more sporting codes, going to get involved with other sports. So please, guys, let's get engaged. Let's get excited about these things. I think Shaba spoke some very nice words about how we are the people. We are the groundwork of this thing. Okay, so I gave you all a piece of paper at the beginning of this. There is a prize that is won. I've done an RNG already. What's an RNG? Training, sorry. Thank you, well done. So, the winner, you didn't get a paper, shame. Oh, sorry. Maybe next time. There will be more, guys, don't worry. There will
be. Sorry, guys.
Number 58. Doesn't exist. Number 84.
Doesn't exist. Next. Let's go again.
82. 44. 44. Dominique. Congratulations. So excited. But what did I win? What did I win? So Dominique won a Betway Prem jersey of her choice, and we will make a plan to get it signed by the entire team as well. Okay. There is a second prize, 42. It's RNG, guys. It's not me, I promise. Number 8.
Look how quickly he got up.
Number 8. Okay, you will have 500 Rand cash. It's yours.
But it's Friday, yeah? You got new best friends now. Yeah, I know. But yeah, like we just said now, I think it was a truly special conversation to have, lighthearted, lovely to see all of you guys, and lovely to have you guys so engaged. It's quite easy for you guys to just come here and just say, hey, let's wrap this up, let's finish up. But the energy has been really, really good. And yeah, I think from everyone here, thank you. I hope the weekend is amazing. I hope the year is amazing, or the finish to the year. And I hope Betway keeps upping those salaries. But yeah, thank you to all of you. It's been beautiful, and see you next time on the Spotlight Sessions.